Hello, I'm Deborah Robbins from Buffalo, New York, and my favorite pastimes are reading and collecting old cookbooks and of course baking and cooking. On Friday mornings, I have tea with my father, and he too is a collector of antique cookbooks. And this past Friday, he shared with me his latest find, a 100-year-old compilation of handwritten recipes from Elma, New York's Methodist Church from 1860 to 1960. And it was in this book that I found my inspiration for the Real Women of Philadelphia cream cheese competition. My recipe is titled Frozen Hawaiian Delight. It is quick and easy and delicious, and it can be made up ahead of time and kept in the freezer in an airtight container for up to 2 months, so you will always have a refreshing dessert available on hand for your unexpected guests. Let's go ahead and get started. My recipe consists of but 3 ingredients: 8 ounces of room temperature Philadelphia cream cheese, 6 tablespoons of granulated sugar, and a large can well-drained crushed pineapple. So let's go ahead and get started. In my stand mixer, I'm going to place the Philadelphia cream cheese, and I'm going to put that on medium to high speed until it becomes light and fluffy. Doesn't take very long. Once the cream cheese becomes light and fluffy, you go ahead and gradually add your 6 tablespoons of sugar, just until it is well incorporated. Okay. That's it. The rest we do by hand. So now we can go ahead and mix in our crushed pineapple. And you mix it just until the pineapple is thoroughly coated with the cream cheese. And that's it. It doesn't get any easier than that. The next step is to choose your form. Now you could put this mixture into a bread pan, and then your final dessert would be a loaf style, which could be sliced. I have chosen single serving silicone cupcake forms, and these are great too because of portion control. So let's go ahead and fill up the cups, and make sure that as you're filling them, you tap the bottom to help release any air that may have been trapped during mixing. Now these forms will set up nicely in the freezer in about 40 minutes. If you decide to use the loaf pan, it would take just a little bit longer. And I'm only making up four forms here, but there's plenty here to get at least 12, depending too on how high you fill your forms. Okay. So now these are ready for the freezer. Now, for timing and simplicity, I have pre-made a form. And now it's time to plate. So we can just take our form and release it onto our plate. And now it's time to choose your garnish of choice. You could use fresh berries, whipped cream, even a fruit puree. I have chosen some caramel sauce. You can go ahead and drizzle that on. And then top it off with some freshly chopped pistachios. And there you have a simple, delicious, refreshing, frozen Hawaiian delight. You're going to love this one.